speaking, and I talk about women don't really care about men's mental health. They only care about it on social media. Do you really care about men's mental health?
100%.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. What does that look like?
It's the same as women's mental health.
No, I'm saying, what does caring about men's mental health look like in real life, though?
Like, it's not just social media. You see when you're in a situation with, like, say if you've got, like, male friends, I know you don't approve of the whole males and females being friends.
It's not that I don't approve. I just, know.
No, but I hear it. But I just feel like a lot of women kind of call their girls and be like, are you good? Like, I know you're having a bit of a down day or whatever it may be. No one really checks in on men. Yeah. And when men act a certain way, it's kind of straight down to, oh, they've got anger problems or they don't know how to handle situations. Yeah. But men kind of grew up where they couldn't really show their emotion, which is why I think a lot of men are how they are today. When they do lash out, it's straight to, oh, they've got anger problems or they don't know how to handle situations. It's because they haven't been able to feel vulnerable in them growing up or even in a relationship. So I think that just what makes it a little bit
vulnerable
harder.
in a relationship?
Do you think it's right or wrong that a man should grow up like that?
No, I personally, I feel like I've watched people raise children and they've gone to boys, you shouldn't cry. Why? Why shouldn't boys be allowed to cry? Okay. And then because they're not really tapped into their emotions. They have
different, completely different roles.
I understand. I'm not saying that they should, like, little things. Even when my daughter cries at small things, why are you crying over that? That's fine. But I feel like so for example, my daughter now gets really upset. Like, at times she'll be like, oh, like, I really miss my granddad. Da-da. Okay, baby, you can cry. But it's life now. We kind of got to move on with it. I would do the exact same thing if I had a boy. You are allowed to cry, show your emotion, but kind of let's keep it going, kind of thing. And that's what I feel like. Men haven't been able to grow up showing emotion.
Of course. So first of all, men should never cry to a woman. That's the first thing. You never, ever, ever, ever cry to a woman. Do you really want your man crying to you?
If you're going through something, 100%.
How many times can he cry to you?
Cry as much as you want.
Is it? And you won't lose respect for him?
I think
no way would I lose respect. How can you lose respect for someone?
Wait, she said it depends what...
Depends.
Okay.
Because if it's just like some weak reason that
what's
I wouldn't cry
what's a weak reason?
I don't know an example. Say like... I mean, I don't really cry either.
So see... Because
my dad was really...
See, the problem with this... The problem with this conversation is whenever we speak about it, you have some women that will say cry about anything, and whenever...
No, not cry about anything.
Ooh.
No. I didn't say that.
Cry,
no. Don't cry for no reason. Don't cry for no reason.
So what reason can men cry to you?
For example, if you've lost someone, unfortunately, if they're going through a certain amount of stress.
What type of stress am I allowed to cry?
Work, family, like it could be anything. There could be so much stuff. Say you've got like a very big job.
So basically, I can cry whenever then? No,
it's not cry whenever. Why not? Because if you cry for no reason, then you need to stop.
How can you tell me it's not reason? It's men's mental health.
Yeah, okay, but if you're crying if there's a small minor thing.
If I kept crying,
like
every day as a girlfriend, I would expect my boyfriend to finish me because that's too much. You're not dealing with your emotions. So you're telling me
if a woman cried to you every single day over something that is minor, you're telling me you're okay? So
you get to dictate to a man what's minor to him?
No, I'm not saying.
You just did.
No, I did not dictate.
You did. You said. You said you just did.
No, I did not.
Hold on a second. It's men's mental health, right? If I'm crying to you, why can you? You're telling me you can cry to me, but I determine what's okay to cry about.
No, I didn't say that.
Basically,
I did not. I said what can I cry? I said you can cry.
In the moment, isn't it? Depending on what
See, guys, do not cry to women. It's just long. Whenever women and this is what happens. Women will say to you, cry to you. No, because you're not articulate. No, but see, you're not articulate. No, it's no, men. Do not do it. Do not. You will get tricked out of your position. Women do this all the time.
No, it's not.
No, because you can't even. You're saying cry to them, and I'm saying what can they cry about and when. Yeah, you can't even say, and because you can't say, men do. Okay, you don't understand this in your biology. You biologically detest a man that cries to you because you can't trust in his leadership. Because in your mind, he's not a man that can control in a scenario where there's things going on in a crisis.
No, not at all. I respect a man who will cry in a certain situation. 100%.
What situation?
Any situation it could be. If it's like,
but not too much.
No, not like. See, don't do that.
No, but it's
that's
true.
Not what I said.
No, because I need to know to the men that are watching this. She says you can cry.
If you're going through stress at work, at home, like little things like that.
I go through stress at work every day.
Okay, yep. So what? You can't cry.
Of course not.
Yeah, but you can cry about it. This is what I'm saying.
Never, ever.
Okay, you may not.
I would never,
not.
ever,
Okay, then
ever.
you won't.
But
I'm saying you can.
Where is he now?
It did not.
Where is he now? Where is he now?
I told you already.
Well, there you go then.
No, I told you already. But I don't.
No, but
when
you
I'm
said
with
to
someone,
you said to
I'm
me.
with them
No,
forever.
but you're not with him now though.
Because he left.
No, but I'm saying
I didn't
whenever.
make him go.
But you're saying to me, a man cried to me, not with him, so he just says to me, don't cry to women because they'll leave
Because
you.
he left. I didn't leave him.
He left for a weekend, and then you didn't take him back.
Because he was abusive.
Oh, okay, so you keep adding extras to it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say that.
I mean,
You're just making me say.
I'm not making you say it. You keep because you know what you're doing. You keep adding things.
He was
Yeah.
abusive. So
Okay.
I never ever would have split the family up. But because he did.
See the problem. Whenever you speak to women,
That was my freedom.
Okay, women initiate divorce 70 to 80%, 70, about 75% of the time. Yeah. So we'll say 70% of the time. Okay, initiate divorces, right? And so that means 3 out of 10 times men are leaving their women, and those tend to be because the woman's a pure demon, just a pure demon. Men won't really leave their women, right? And DV in relationship makes up about 5% of relationships. Okay, so it's the majority of relationships are not in DV relationships. But when you speak to women, they will speak about DV like it's every single relationship and abuse. But if you look at the stats, it doesn't represent that in real life. It doesn't, because whenever I sit down, essentially women are saying that everyone's an abuser.
But a lot of women never speak about it. I have to say that.
But we'll focus on the women that do.
I never spoke on it.
But I mean, if you don't speak about it, can you really say it then? If you don't report it, then how can you say it happened?
Because it did.
But did it? Did you report it? If you didn't report it, then you can't say it happened. Because if you did, then you should have made a police report.
No, because.
See, here's the problem.
No, I normally deal in family.
Okay, so how? If someone does something to you, this is like the cat. You have to report it. If you don't report it, you put other women in danger because you allow these men that have done something to you to go out there and potentially do it to another woman. This is why I always say women don't care about other women because if you cared, you'll report it, because what you're gonna do is allow this man, just like with the Cassie thing, you'll allow him to potentially do it to other people, and it's selfish.
I did report it once, but nothing happened.
I know.
And then there was another time when. Yeah, I'm not.
But you
still
okay. So
the justice system.
You don't have to make it personal about you.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is the reason why we have historical cases where they go back is because they'll be like, you know what, someone made a report that and we didn't take, and then they'll go back and they'll find something up. So even if they don't, it builds a picture, because he might do something and then they'll be, you know what I mean? They've got history on it. So I get it, I understand it. I'm not trying to say whatever, but I say ultimately, I'm talking about men's mental health, but a lot of times women don't even care about women's mental health because they do things based upon their, and it's always about them. Women, when a woman wins, everybody loses. When a man wins,